know what? No. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. 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 Hell no. 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 I refuse. No. No.
What is going on? Welcome to No Chill Promos. How y'all doing? Hope you're having a blessed Friday if you're watching this. And before I get into this video about the news regarding Smackdown, I just want to do a quick shout out to all subscribers to the channel and to the followers on Rumble. Now at 142 subs, 8 away from 150. And once I reach 200, I'm gonna drop that 5 through 10 favorites of all time video. So, as I keep saying, the gains don't stop, and slowly but surely, that number's gonna keep on rising. Alright, so until then, I'm gonna keep on going. Alright, so I seen the news yesterday that Smackdown will now be 3 hours starting in January. And I'm like, oh no. Oh dear, oh my. This is not good. This is no bueno. Alright? And simply because right now I'm not watching Smackdown. But there will be a point where I do. Alright? And that there will be a point when Cody Monet, Cody Banks drops that fucking belt. Alright? Hopefully sooner rather than later. Alright? The moment he does, I'm start watching Smackdown and I'll start doing reviews for you guys. And then I'll probably even start doing the pay-per-view reviews. But it's bad enough that I had to watch Raw with it being 3 hours, and that's fucking as mundane, like monotonous, boring, lackluster. Just a garbage ass show overall. There's good shit here and there, but it's just few far in between. Like, there might be 1 or 2 good things that happen, but then the rest of the show is just fucking this boring bullshit that we've already seen for like the past like 8 weeks. Okay? Like, that's when I watch Raw, all I see is just filler. Like, they're taking baby steps. You know what I mean? Like, I'll break it down for instance. Alright, like this whole shit with fucking Liv, Dominic, and Rhea and Damian Priest. It'll be like week 1. Liv and Dom come out, cut promo, talk shit about Rhea and Damian. Week 2, Damian and Rhea respond back to Liv and Dominic's promo from last week. 3rd week, and Dominic and Liv interfere in Rhea and Damian's matches. Week 4, Rhea and Damian interfere in Liv and Dominic's matches. Then there's a random filler pay-per-view where Dominic and Liv face off against Rhea and Damian Priest. Alright, one goes over, but the feud still continues. And then you just repeat the process. And that's literally what it feels like to watch Raw. And that's what happens. We have a head of creative that isn't creative. He fucking sucks. And who is that? Triple H. Alright? But and I'm seeing, even as garbage as this shit is, and I said this before, there will always be a market. They have their core audience that will watch this garbage no matter what. No matter how atrocious, how horrendous, how abysmal this fucking product is, how much it insults your intelligence, they will fucking watch it. Right? Like right there, fucking 8 o'clock on the dot. Alright? Like, and I've seen people happy about this news about Smackdown being 3 hours. Like, dude, you hear the news, bro? Like, Smackdown's officially gonna be 3 hours, man. Fucking gnarly, dude. I can't wait. More Cody Rhodes, more Bloodline shit, man. I'm so fucking stoked. Like, I don't understand this. I'm sorry. I don't get it, man. I'll never fucking understand this shit, man. It's like, right now, like, okay, say Raw doesn't go back to 2 hours. Right? So you got 3 hours of Raw. You got an hour of NXT. You got 3 hours of SmackDown. And I don't know, I don't watch Speed. I'll presume it's an hour, maybe, or like half an hour. I don't fucking know. And then not to mention the weeks where there's a pay-per-view, 2 pay-per-views, because you got NXT and the WWE. Good God. I mean, that's too fucking much. Too much fucking wrestling. Too much of anything is not good. I promise you that. It's not. And that's if you just watch WWE. Alright? And I'm not one of those people that be like, if it's not in the WWE, I'm not watching. It's fucking retarded. Alright? Like, if you're a fan of professional wrestling, you should be able to appreciate it and watch it on any platform. You know what I mean? Regardless if it's the big leagues or small leagues or in between. Right? That's just me. I've growing up, I watched the WWE, I watched TNA, I watched ROH, I watched New Japan. Like, I enjoy watching professional wrestling. Like, that elitist mentality that, oh, I can only watch professional wrestling at the highest form, which is WWE, is stupid. Because a lot of times it's not even that fucking good, especially these days, man. Especially within the past, well, I've said this before, the last good year when professional wrestling as a whole was back in 2007, in my opinion. Like 08, that's when things started to diminish. Not completely in 08, but definitely towards 09 till now. Yeah, that shit, the product as a whole, the professional wrestling went to shit. Alright? We're getting an additional hour for a garbage product. And some people feel like the current WWE is at an all-time low as far as their roster. And hey, man, I mean, hey, they might have a point there, man. We look at that roster, man. And I remember Kurt Angle, he said this, he was like, I think it was on his podcast. He was talking about how both the WWE and AEW, they don't have the talent to be able to recreate the Attitude Era. And he is 1000% correct. They fucking don't. And I've heard that notion that they're trying to recreate the Attitude Era on Netflix. Retarded. Not gonna happen. They don't have the talent to do that. They don't have the talent to recreate the fucking Attitude Era, let alone the Ruthless Aggression Era. Hell, not even the New Generation Era. But you still have your Blazers that will defend this shit no matter what. Talking about how, well, WWE's in a boom period, which is still one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life. Alright. It's like Stevie Richards said. Alright, the WWE, they're like locusts. Alright, they just look for hive to hive to just extract all the resources, and once it runs out, they find another hive to go to. Alright, it's just their hives continue to be smaller and smaller as the years progress. Alright, and now, come next year, for the first time ever, Raw will no longer be on TV. Alright, that's a big fucking deal. That's not good. Alright, because if they were good, they'll still be on TV. Fucking networks will be fucking bidding their asses off to try to claim Monday Night Raw to be on their network. But somehow, someway, they were able to land this Netflix deal for the next few years. So Raw's gonna be okay. Alright, and then USA, they got SmackDown for the next few years as well. Alright, but what happens after that? Especially as the numbers, the viewership and the ratings continue to diminish year after year after year. Less people become interested in watching professional wrestling. Alright, and you got the two biggest companies right now with WWE and AEW. AEW can't even get 1 million viewers weekly on their fucking flagship show, Dynamite. Like in WWE, they can't get over 2 million on fucking Raw. And that show's been around since 1993. Alright, then you have SmackDown. You know, they were doing barely over 2 million on Fox. They moved to USA. Now they dropped down to, well, a little over 1.7 million views for SmackDown on USA. So that there is an indicator that 400,000 people decided to stay on Fox. They said, fuck that shit. Alright, I'm not going to USA. Alright, and they've been hyping this shit up for weeks. Talking about the move like, oh, SmackDown's officially moving to USA. So it's not like people didn't know. They've been advertising it. So that also tells you that nobody on SmackDown The way that the presentation as it is now is a draw. All right. We all know Cody Monet is a complete and absolute failure. This is a complete disappointment, which, I already knew that going into it, but people are still defending him, which, it is what it is. That doesn't surprise me. All right. Roman, they brought him back too fucking soon. Not to mention that he's still dealing with the loss of his father and his uncle. All right. And then I don't know if this is true or not, but I've heard there's something going on with Jimmy Uso and his health. So I don't know. I hope he's okay. I pray that he is. And like I said, and I already did a video about how I would book Roman in his return. I said to bring him back after Survivor Series. That wouldn't have been the most logical move to make. But nah, they couldn't help themselves. So we need Roman back, and we need him back now. That's what. And this is what you get. That's what you get for pulling the trigger too fucking early. Fucking stupid, man. The Bloodline. Yeah, Bloodline's garbage because you have Solo Sikoa as the leader. Solo is not a leader. He's not. But you know who is? Jacob Fatu. He is. And people want to talk shit about him, yet they never even bother to do the research on him. Like, if you go watch his work in MLW, when he was the leader of Contra, there's ain't no way you could tell me, there's no way you could shit on that, man. He was that fucking dude in MLW. Carried that company for over 2 fucking years. That's the Jacob Fatu that I want to see. That's the Jacob Fatu that could run the Bloodline and get viewers interested once again. Because you're like, you're casual, right? And you're, strolling through the channels, and then Smackdown's on, and you see Jacob Fatu cutting promo, right? You have Tonga Loa beside him, all right? And you got Jacob Fatu talking the shit, and you're like, yo, who the fuck is this dude, man? Yo, this dude looks like a menace. You know what I mean? Not gonna get that from fucking Solo Sikoa. And be like, I did it for The Rock. Roman, you are no longer my tribal chief. I am the tribal chief. You're not gonna get that with Solo, man. He sucks. All right, at least in that position where he's the leader of Bloodline. That ain't him. All right, he can't fill those shoes. All right, and all the other shit on SmackDown is irrelevant, and that includes LA Knight. Yeah, because I've yet to hear anyone talk about how good he is as the United States champion. So that tells me that they're not doing shit with him as a United States champion, which is a damn shame. Again, that doesn't surprise me one bit. All right, and I heard they're doing like a best of fucking 50 series with fucking Andrade and Carmelo Hayes. Like this, it's stupid. And I already heard about how they buried my nigga Giovanni Vinci and his return to SmackDown after being repackaged. He loses in his first match bet from a roll up to Apollo Crews, another guy who they don't give 2 fucks about. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. It's like, and they wonder why people can't get fucking over. That tells you right there. Why the fuck would I care about Vinci if he can't even beat Apollo Crews in his fucking return match to SmackDown? The fuck out of here. Garbage. It's fucking garbage. And then they want to add another hour to this garbage already, so we're getting triple the garbage. That's what the fuck we're getting. So the people who watch SmackDown, man, God bless you. I hope you enjoy it. I know the people who already like SmackDown, they're ecstatic. They're out there doing swanton bombs on their couch. They love it. They can't wait for January to get here. They get another hour to enjoy some mediocre ass wrestling. And right now they're getting over 1.7 mil a 2-hour SmackDown on USA. Right, come next year when it's 3 hours, that number is gonna drop even more. All right, don't be surprised if it gets into like the 1.5s, 1.4s, hell, even the 1.3s. That's entering fucking 2019 AEW numbers, man. Oof. Ooh-wee. I'm just saying, man, I would not be surprised with this current trajectory that they're on, that they refuse to change course. Because you have guys like Triple H who just refuse to bow down. All right, this is the Paul Levesque era. Cody Rhodes is my #1 guy, and I would continue to push people like Pete Dunne, DIY, my sons, like
Tommaso Ciampa, and Johnny Gargano.
So as the viewership continues to dwindle and they somehow end up on Tubi, we see SmackDown, a premiere SmackDown episode on Tubi, they have no one to blame but themselves because they can't get their head out their own asses. So yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about this shit. I'm not looking forward to doing 3-hour SmackDown reviews next year or whenever Cody Monet drops the belt. Alright, so I want to hear from you guys. How do you guys feel about this news, this exciting news of SmackDown now be 3 hours officially starting in January? Let me know in the comment section. But love it, hate it, comments or sharps in the channel, it's all the same to me. I just want to see the engagement and the feedback from you guys. That's why I do these videos. So next video, probably gonna do the TNA review. Not much happened this week, so I'll probably do it. Probably, if not tonight, tomorrow. Alright? So, I wasted enough of your guys' time. So, that said, be safe and be blessed. Take care of yourself and trust in God. I'm out of here. Till next time, adios.